joined by the Mayor of the City of Kigali, Pudence Rubingisa. Pudence, thank you so much for joining us, Mayor.
Thank you so much for inviting me, Athan.
Good evening indeed. So I hope you're doing well. First of all, we see concerns about Karitiya Mateus. We also see the Deputy Mayor telling us that there's going to be a new face altogether in 6 years. So give us the image of the city CBD in the next 6 years. What should we expect?
Okay, well, thank you so much for the question. In the next 6 years, we can expect to see another phase of iconic real estate projects that are coming up, especially in the CBD, but also in some other areas like Kimihurura and Remera. We shall be expecting to see some really iconic buildings coming up. But also, particularly, we think, as it has been raised by one of the investors who I follow the news,
yes.
we shall also be having a centralized storage system because we see that the City of Kigali is now elevating really the prominence of waste management. The issue goes way beyond the current Nduba landfill that is a collection of the waste in the city, but we really anticipate that waste volumes are going to increase hugely over the coming years as Kigali grows. So we can expect again to have this long-term plan as an integrated decentralized storage system to respond to the needs of the city in terms of investment. But again, we're experiencing the occupancy rates of the existing infrastructure being improved. We can assure also the investors that with the time, this has been, boosting the investment, but we can again keep pushing so that the commercial real estates, provides for the high occupancy rates. We conducted a study in the city as part of the review of the master plan that is yet to be published very soon, and we now have an indication on the kind of spaces needed and in which places that are going to really be needed most, so that this will, at the end of the day, help and guide the real estate development going forward.
Yes, continue.
Another point that I can... Yes, please?
Please, continue. Go ahead.
Yes, another point that I can also mention is the CBD entirely. This is the Central Business District. For instance, the Muhima urban design that has, again, been revised to allow the medium-rise developments as opposed to the previous high-rise developments that we had in the master plan that was developed in 2013, where in most cases we were probably expecting to have a very ambitious, plan as far as the Kigali city is concerned, and now we are becoming more realistic in the new master plan, and this does not really compromise again those who want to put up and raise high buildings.
Yes.
It will again help owners of the plots that are currently not developed to be able to develop their plots and very rapidly.
Mayor, briefly, let me engage you briefly on Karitiya Mateus. What should we expect? Of course, we are seeing new buildings coming up. What are you planning to see? The Deputy Mayor also told us that there are about 4 projects that are under review in one-stop center. What should you expect, briefly?
We can expect again some in Karitiya Mateus. We can expect some other real estate projects coming up, as my colleague mentioned. Specifically, we have already received some big projects going to being put up over there. What I want to specify here is that we allow the developers a phasing of their projects, So the development of the Quartier Mateus is going to be again a second phase of investment that are going to be done in incremental way. These concepts of incrementalism in Quartier Mateus specifically is going again to allow investors to consolidate their projects instead of a single project, because some owners own small plots. So we encourage them really to consolidate and put their project together and they become big and introduce their investment to deal with the current market trends, but also reading ourselves to the needs of the future as far as the master plan is concerned. Mm-hmm. So to cut the story short, we can expect the Quartier Mateus again to develop in the near future. But of course, currently we've been preventing people to come up with a single or individual project. As we see the expanding of the city, we really encourage them to put ideas together, but also develop as a group. And it has shown some results. I saw one of the investors who has been interviewed. They have one project here in the CBD. We are also having another one in Amarembo that might be coming soon. That is near the Quartier Mateus, and that is the concept, the encouragement you have been putting in place for specifically people in Mateus as well.
Mayor, some projects have been on hold for years. These include the proposed utilization of car-free zone. Do you think this car-free zone has served the purpose it was created for? And if yes or no, what is the latest regarding the redevelopment of car-free zone?
Definitely, it will serve the purpose it has been created for. And I should again say that we delayed a bit in the studies. And now we have, some designs that have been proposed on how we expect the car-free zone to look like. And we are currently mobilizing the needed funds actually to develop the car-free zone as it has been planned. So when shall it be complete? Yes, we are, as I said, we try to get investors and mobilize resources. And I can confirm that when ready, when complete, it will surely satisfy all expectations of people in Kigali.
Thank you so much.
And we even intend to expand the same concept in other areas. Currently, we are thinking of one of in Nyamirambo in the Bidyogo quartier, and also in some in Remera, that we are seeing how we can expand the car-free zone in some other ends of Kigali City.
Pudence Rubingisa, Mayor of the City of Kigali, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
We appreciate you indeed.